Dreams are the essence of what drives us forward, giving our lives direction, purpose, and meaning. So what holds us back from pursuing the very things that could bring us the most fulfillment and joy? When I was younger, I had so many dreams about who I wanted to be when I grew up. I imagined myself as a princess, a ballerina, and even a singer. Though, let's be honest, singing and dancing aren't exactly my strong suits, so those dreams didn't last long. I pictured myself as a teacher, and then as a police officer busting down drug rings, thanks to the glamorization of that lifestyle on TV and in movies. Then there was the time I wanted to be a chef, but I quickly realized that cooking all day, every day, and dealing with constant criticism might just make me lose my love for cooking altogether. There was also when I dreamed of becoming a professional tennis player, though, to be honest, that was more of my father's dream than mine, and I just eventually started to rebel against it. Then there was being a model, fashion designer. That one popped into my head a few times in my life, but it turned into a hobby for sewing more than anything. After a while, and the passing of many fallen dreams, I aspired to be a tennis coach and even got certified on a high-performance level. And it was through that pursuit that I discovered my love for motorcycles. That led me to the dream of becoming a motorcycle mechanic. But once I achieved that, it still wasn't enough. I wanted to be the best, to own my own shop one day. But along the way on that journey, I found what really excited me more was making content surrounded around motorcycles, which is where I am now. Yet through it all, being an artist and storyteller remains my greatest aspiration, the dream that has always been at the top of my list. Those dreams I've never let go of, the ones that have stayed with me the longest and still fuel my passion today. These shifting dreams taught me something important. Every dream, no matter how fleeting, reveals a piece of who we are and what we're capable of. As I chased each of those aspirations, I discovered new skills and passions I never knew existed. It's in the pursuit of one dream that we often stumble upon another, uncovering hidden interests and passions we would have never found otherwise. Dreams evolve and can grow into something more complex over time. And that's okay. As your confidence expands, so do your ambitions, often leading to new possibilities you hadn't previously considered. It's the pursuit of your passions that brings clarity, helping you understand what truly matters, what you genuinely value, and where to invest your time, energy, and resources. As your purpose becomes more defined, you also learn to handle setbacks with resilience. Sometimes these setbacks can even guide you towards new and unexpected aspirations, leading you to what's most important in your life. Chasing dreams pushes us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to confront our strengths, weaknesses, values, and desires. It compels us to face our fears, whether of failure, rejection, or the unknown. By confronting these fears, we learn to manage them and diminish their power over us. Every time you push through a fear and take action, you build resilience. This resilience not only moves you closer to your dreams, but also strengthens your ability to handle other challenges life may bring you. The more you face and conquer your fears, the more you realize that they don't have to hold you back. View setbacks not as dead ends, but as learning opportunities and essential parts of the journey. Shifting our perspective encourages us to keep moving when times get tough. Each time you overcome a setback, you build mental and emotional resilience, which is crucial for long-term success. Difficulties often expose areas that need improvement or call for new approach. At times, a challenge compels us to reassess our strategy or even our end goal, ultimately leading to greater clarity. And I have to add, setbacks help build character and develop patience, reminding us that personal growth often comes through perseverance. The weight of regret can be far heavier than the burden of failure. Even if a dream doesn't work out, pursuing it can spare us from the deep regret of never discovering what could have been. For me, the pursuit of becoming an artist, regardless of whether I ever gain recognition for my paintings or stories, is worth the effort to avoid the haunting dread of regret from never having taken action. It's easy to let fear paralyze us, causing us to avoid taking the steps needed to reach our dreams. The what-ifs can haunt and weigh heavily on the mind and soul, far more than any failure ever could. Chasing dreams requires the courage to venture into uncharted territories, whether it's a new project, new career, or pursuing a new passion. When I left my job as a high-performance tennis coach to become a motorcycle mechanic, the fear of, what if this doesn't work out, was a constant worry. But I knew I'd rather fail than never know. That choice changed my life in many ways and led me here, creating motorcycle content for you fine folks. So who knows where this current dream will take me next? Courage isn't the absence of fear. Instead, it's the willingness to move forward despite of it. It allows us to embrace vulnerability, show up authentically, and take risks that could lead to either success or failure. Dreams rarely come easy, and falling short at times is part of the journey. Yet, courage is essential for bouncing back from setbacks and continuing to push forward. It transforms intentions into actions. Even when things don't go as planned, there is a peace in knowing you tried and gave your best. Courage isn't something you muster up once. It's a practice applied throughout your life. As you grow and gain new experiences, your interests, values, and priorities often shift. What once inspired you might no longer resonate as you progress, and that's a natural part of life. The journey of pursuing dreams is valuable in itself, regardless of whether you stick to one dream or change direction. Every dream you chase teaches you something and adds to your life experience. Dreams are not static. They are meant to transform as you change. If I never pursued the dreams I once abandoned, I would have never created the dreams I have now. So whatever your dream may be, whether big, small, insignificant, or seemingly impossible, it's worth the pursuit. You never know where it might lead you or what opportunities might unfold along the way. The only way to discover this is to take the first step and embark on your journey. So this leads me to ask you one thing. What's your dream right now?